I'm doubted, so let me shout it. So sick about it, you're clouded, your vision of me. So that's what grounded. It is essential that I present you this little issue, so soft as some tissue. So just let me breathe through, then entertain you. Spitting, I've been on my.
All right, yo, check this out. It's the Motivational one, banging on your eardrums live, you know what I'm saying? Here to shoot 100 videos on YouTube. Want to become a motivational speaker, you know what I'm saying? And I have my homeboy Charles, and I'm in his pad right now, you know what I'm saying? Invite me down to the Trayvon Martin rally, you know what I'm saying? We got something going on for him here right now. We got some more stuff for you, so here we go.
Charles, you're doing such an excellent speaking at the Trayvon Martin rally. You are being awarded the first annual First and Last Charles K. Pearson Award. Stand up and come get your award. Are you ready? It's the thinking black man. He looks just like him. Does that not look like him?
Yes, it does. Thank you,
baby.
baby.
No, don't thank me, baby. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for the Charles Award. I appreciate it. This is the actual Black Man Charles Award. I do appreciate it. And it's very nice, and I will keep this and cherish it forever.
It looks like you too.
It looks like me, y'all.
It has a full set of hair.
Yes. So I will take this and cherish this till the day I die.
Like, go do the pose and put it so it looks like you go.
Turn to the side. Got to turn to the side.
You got to turn it to the side.
There you go. Already.
Take your chocolate. All right.
All right, now we got this recorded and everything. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna move into this next part. So, you wanna state your name, or so we rolling now? Yeah, we rolling now, so we're gonna take it from the top.
Okay.
All right, if you could, please. Oh, yes, you guys, you know what I'm saying? If you notice this young lady right here, she was speaking at the Trayvon Martin rally, and I didn't get a chance to interview her due to the fact that my phone lost power, you know what I'm saying? So I'm catching this interview with her right now. If you could please state your name.
My name is Olinka Green. I'm a native of Dallas, Texas.
All righty. And what organization, excuse me, are you with, or how many are you with?
I've been with the new Black Panther Party since 1991. I'm part of the Emory, the SMU Emory Human Rights Department. I'm part of the abolish the death penalty in Texas coalition.
Okay. Take your time.
What else am I part of? I'm part of the Colette Flanagan coalition. Mrs. Flanagan's son was shot 7 times by the Dallas police with his hands up in the air. So I'm working with that, and I'm also part of the Dallas Peace Center. So those are just kind of some of the organizations that I'm with. Part of the African Angels whenever we get together. Big shout out to my boy Zulu. And that's about it right there.
Okay, now yesterday you and I and the brother Charles, you know what I'm saying, we spoke about this meeting here today, but as we spoke about coming together today, you said something about what happened in Garland. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, they had a 19-year-old, I don't know what race he was, but a 19-year-old was shot by the Garland police. They said he shoplifted from the Walmart, and he shot him in the chest. So basically what we've been having a stream of young people, like 19 years of age, being shot by the police department. We've been having a rash of young people being killed by the police. We had the, forgot the young man's name in Florida that was shot by a white boy because he said the music was too loud. We had the white boy shoot the 14-year-old. He accused him of stealing from his house, and he shot the boy in front of his house. So we've been having a lot of rashes of just young African Americans and Latinos being shot down by the police, and I'm not quite understanding why all this happening.
Okay, and You really don't understand why all this is happening? Really? You can actually honestly say that?
Well, if I had a rational mind, it's irrational. I'm just saying it's irrational.
Okay.
So I can't look at this with a rational mind of why you would shoot young people down. So I have to look at it from an unrational mind because it's being done by unrational people.
Okay.
You know, who else would stalk a 14-year-old boy? I mean, you know, who would shoot him in the chest? You accuse him of stealing from your house, and the boy had nothing to do with it. You shoot him with a gun. You know, you shoot him in the chest. The young man in Pleasant Grove, Dallas police shot him in the chest. All he was doing was trying to get into his father's rent house. They say he threw a cell phone, and the police officer shot him in the chest. So we're dealing with irrational people, like we're dealing with the police officer that shot Tobias Mackey 11 times over in Village Oaks. You know, these people are irrational because why else would it? You know, why else would it take 11 bullets? You know, why else would Sean Bell?
Yeah, that makes no sense.
What was Sean Bell? What 152, 42? Amadi Diallo. You know, it's irrational. It's just like they're trigger happy. You know, and then you look at them. A lot of them are military vets. They come back over here. They pick certain areas where they want to go hunt, like 75216, 75214, and they go to these areas and they hunt our young men down. And that's in the past several years, Dallas, Texas, has shot 160 African Americans and Latinos mixed together, and 60 of them have died. And no police officer since 1973, when Darrell Kane handcuffed 12-year-old Santos Rodriguez, put him in a police car, and played Russian roulette with a .357 Magnum and blew his brains out. That was 1973. Darrell Kane was convicted, given 5 years. He only served 2. That's been 40 years. In the 40 years of police terrorism, no police officer has been indicted for killing the poor and oppressed. None whatsoever.
Okay.
So when we talk about that, we cannot talk about rationalism because this is an irrational thing that's going on. You know, so you have to be aware that this thing is real out here. Trayvon Martin, you know, he comes from, like I said, he comes from a long line of terrorism on the poor and oppressed. He was 14 years old, killed down in Money, Mississippi, beaten, shot in the head, tied with a cotton gin and thrown in the river. You know, and it took less than 30 minutes for them to find the 2 white gentlemen not guilty of killing this boy. And I'm not saying that all white people are evil. I'm not saying all white people are bad. I'm not saying all white people, not all black people are good. But when you look at the trail that's what's going on, they're killing us. You know, they always talk about us, black on black crime. When we, black and brown crime, when we kill each other, we kill over 2 or 3 things. We kill over dope, we kill over territory, we kill over economics. That's when we kill because we ain't got nothing. White folks stalk us. They go out, well, they already got a preconceived notion in this country that it's okay. And like I said at the rally, I don't blame George Zimmerman. I blame this country because this country gave George Zimmerman the go-ahead to kill us and do those things that he do by white supremacy, by these television shows, by images that's been portrayed by us as non-humans. And what do you do with something that's non-human? You hunt it. So America taught George Zimmerman. When we look at the Bill Cosby, when his son was killed, his son was killed by a Russian. His wife wrote a letter in the New York Times stating the same thing that I said. Huh?
We're almost up on time, but I'm
well,
going to start over again.
Okay.
We had almost at 10 minutes.
Okay.
So.
But I just want to say this right here. Until we start finding out who we are, we start standing up in our community, and that means we have to have a black and brown coalition. We have to have a coalition with all people who seek justice.
Wow.
The first time that black people in this country in this Dallas, Texas, got together was when Santos Rodriguez was killed. That's the first time black and browns ever came together. So hopefully we'll be able to continue this interview. I hope I said something that was relevant.
Yes, we gonna come right back, you know what I'm saying, for this quick commercial break.
So let me shout it, so sick about it, you're clouded, your vision of me, so let's reround it. It is essential that I present you this little issue, so soft as some tissue, so just let me rip through, still entertain you, spitting hot venom.